Is leading into the upper deck were locked.
That was just a temporary measure for security reasons, in case someone got on board while we were in port.
Yes, well, even so, he's furious. I'd try and keep out of his way if I were you.
What happened with your friends? Yeah, we have to be on time. Harusnya on time. So 4:30, yeah. So we start, yeah, 4:30 waktu Indonesia bagian barat, so PM. So means that we don't need to wait then, yeah, your friend. So what happened? Did you record the lesson, the yesterday lesson, Mr. Bang Yus? Did you record? No, you did not record it, right? Yeah. Okay, because that you had something else yesterday, you had a meeting or something, so that's why that you were not at home yesterday, and then you did not record the lessons. Okay, yeah, but we will repeat then, no problem. Yeah, Rizal, what happened with you yesterday, Rizal? You did not join the class yesterday. Did you work yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Ya, ayo dilatih ngomongnya. Anda harus ngomong, kalau salah saya betulkan. Ya, so make sure you know when you when speaking English that you have to understand what tense, the proper tense that you have to use. Then kalau yang kemarin berarti past tense. Why you did not join the class yesterday? What did you do yesterday? Did you work yesterday? Nah, ini kan ya. Kalau sekarang berarti what are you doing? I am, yang akan datang will, telah, itu aja sebetulnya. Ya, so make sure. So now that you recorded, Bang Yus, okay, are you recording now? Okay, I am using laptop, present continuous, ya. Okay, so while waiting your friend, I'd like to share my video, about about marlin, ya. Jadi saya coba share my video. Okay. Ya. Okay, no problem then. Now this is a video. If you can see and you can hear the voice, then can you see? Can you see it?
Yes, I see.
Okay, yeah. Miftah. Okay, Miftah, join us then.
Join us then.
Okay, hi, my name is Mike, I'm from Bagai,
Can you hear the voice of my video? Okay, alright.
From the Royal, welcome to the Royal Specialist Multi-Test Preparation, Kampung English Bagai, Jawa, Indonesia. I'm going to talk about the Marlin test, And first, some people that maybe say, what's Marlin test? This is an online test for civil, for seamen, especially for Indonesian seamen, that how to prepare for the marine test. This one for cruise ship, for the offshore, for tanker, and for those people who wants to work very, and they should prepare for the.
Ya, Bunga, okay, ya. Bunga, you are late then, okay. Welcome back. Okay, now that we have a video here, we talk about the marlin.
Next, what I'm going to talk about is how many kind of marlin then. There are three kind of marlin. The first is marlin for cruise ship staff, and then the total question is 50 question, and the time is 30 minutes. And the second one is, this one is test for offshore workers. The total of question is 80 question. The time is 60 minutes. And the next one is for seafarer. It's almost the same, this one here. The time is 60 and the total of a question is easy one. It's dependent, okay. And now the question is how much do you have to pay for this kind of marlin test then, yeah? And well, the price is approximately 20 US dollar. Is around 350 something then, say rupiah, 1,000 in Indonesia then, 350, 400, depend on the the agent then. And where should I take that? You should take at the approved marlin test center. That can be in Jakarta or maybe Surabaya. For example, that you could take at Bonaparte Marine Indonesia, and there is the office in Jakarta and as well in Jakarta. And the next one is, what should you prepare? What kind of test that you should prepare then? Yeah, and there are about 11 type of questions that you should prepare then. Yeah, of course you have to master this before you take the real marlin test. So what are they? Now that's what we're going to talk about. What kind of question or type of question that we should prepare before we take the marlin test. Just listening. Listening is always the first one. And there are two kind of listening, and you notice.
Okay, everyone can you hear me? Nah itu ya. Jadi ini ada penjelasan tentang marlin. Jadi yang marlin pertama adalah listening. Listening itu ada dua macam ya. Jadi satu ya similar sound yang suaranya hampir sama. Two choices, ada dua pilihan aja. Male, nail. Ya, oil, soil. Nah, ya. Jadi yang seperti itu ini adalah mudah. Ini Anda masukkan ke sini. Kamu punya dua pilihan aja. Dua kali kesempatan. Ya. If some of you maybe that you have never taken marlin test before, then if you have one before, for example. Ya, coba dengarkan. Ya, itu dengarkan. Ini ada I am looking for bla bla bla, it was here a moment ago. Ya. Saya sedang mencari titik-titik, ada mail, surat, ada nil. Ya, nil itu paku yang dicari. Oh, apa? It was here a moment ago. Tadi di sini nih. Ya.
This one, for the first one is always a similar sound, the same sound. This one is two choices. For example, male and nail. And here we have the example, for example. Yeah.
I'm looking for the mail. It was here a moment ago.
Yeah, nail or male. Yeah. For example, dusty, rusty, oil, soil. There is always the same thing, like similar sound. And the second one, yeah, in listening test, and there are 2, 3, or maybe more people, and then they have conversation, and then we have to understand very well what they're talking about.
Oke, coba perhatikan teman-teman ya. Can you hear my voice kan?
Yes, sir.
Oke, ya, jadi yang dua, jadi listening itu dibagi jadi dua, total soalnya ada 25 nomor, soal total semua 85 1 jam. Yang 25 ini adalah ya, yang 25 ini adalah listening. Ya. Listening ada dua macam, satu yang tadi dua pilihan dengan similar sound yang suaranya hampir sama. Oil, soil itu kan mudah nanti itu. Ya. Nah, yang kedua adalah 3 pilihan atau lebih di mana ada conversation. Nah, di sini teman-teman sesuai dengan pengalaman saya bahwa jawabannya dari yang tipe 2 ini adalah jawaban yang terakhir. Jadi nanti kan ada 2 kali kan, ada kesempatan. Nah, apa yang terakhir itulah jawabannya, itu Anda cocokkan di sini. Kalau Anda tidak mengerti ini, ya, tidak harus mengerti semuanya. Ya.
There are 3 or maybe 4 choices, and look at this, sample here. Yeah, 3 maybe 4 people that are having a conversation. Yeah, here the chief officer is talking, to the chief engineer about the master. Okay, let's listen.
The master's in a terrible mood.
Oh, what is it now? Is he still going?
She's leading into the upper deck were locked.
That was just a temporary measure for security reasons, in case someone got on board while we were in port.
Yes, well, even so, he's furious. I'd try and keep out of his way if I were you.
Now, okay, it was a conversation that you had to understand very well that what they talk about. So means that you have to have a very good, listening. But don't worry, then we will, help you, when you study here. And the next one is grammar, and there are 3 questions here. And the first one is always very procedure. Oke, coba perhatikan teman, setelah 20 khususnya untuk offshore, kemudian untuk tanker, bukan untuk kapal pesiar. Karena kapal pesiar itu soalnya cuma 50-30 menit ya. Ya. Jadi ini setelah 25 selesai, dia langsung masuk di grammar. Ya, grammar pertama yang harus Anda hadapi adalah penguasaan Anda tentang yang namanya preposisi. Penggunaan for, sin, in, of, on, about. Ya. Nah, ini yang harus dikuatin ini teman-teman. Nah, ini sudah kita pelajari. I have been working on this ship. Ini dia masuk ke tenses. Ya. Kalau di sini mulainya berarti dia pakainya sejak. Kalau ini lamanya berarti pakainya pakai for, kan begitu. Saya telah bekerja di kapal ini sejak bulan April. Kalau ini saya ganti, I have been working on this ship for 6 months. Ini lamanya berarti dia pakai for. Present perfect continuous hanya ada 2. Satu pakai sin atau pakai for. Sin ini adalah awalnya, for ini adalah lamanya. Kan gitu aja sebetulnya. Ya, berarti jawabannya apa nih?
Since.
Since. Nah, oke, good. Nah. And how to use the preposition, ya? For example, in, on, at, for, like this one here. So fill gap preposition and there are about. Nah, sekarang preposisinya ada 2. And the next one is for the preposition. There's always a picture preposition. Choice. Nah, sekarang adalah picture. Ini the guest is lying by the pool, the guest is lying on the pool, the guest is lying behind the pool. Di sini ada by, ada on, ada behind. Dilihat gambar di sini poolnya, ya. Jadi ini artinya di samping pool, di samping pemahamannya bisa side, beside, next to atau by. Itu artinya di samping. Stand by me, nah, itu kan ya. Kalau on berarti ngampul-ngampul dia di atas air, berarti kan salah. Kalau behind itu di belakang, nggak mungkin. Nah ya, jadi yang kedua teman-teman itu adalah gambar untuk preposisi. Jadi perlu diperhatikan dan sering latihan. Itu aja sebetulnya Marlin. The picture, and you have to match the picture, with the the right preposition. Like that, look at the picture there. There are 3 choices. The guest is lying by the pool. The guest is lying on the pool, and then the guest lying behind the pool. Of course, the correct answer is the guest lying
sekarang
by the
berikutnya
pool.
grammar. Tadi kan
And the next one. Okay, let's see for the next one then.
Yang sudah kita pelajari.
Grammar of the
Ini
preposition.
pasti ada clue-nya. Clue-nya adalah di now. Kalau now ini ada, berarti membutuhkan kata kerja bentuk ing. Nah, ya, ship ini tunggal, berarti to be-nya adalah is. Berarti jawabannya apa? Is proceeding ya. Bravo kan, apa bravo cari delta. Nah, itu aja betulnya. Jadi kemarin kita fokus di daerah itu gitu loh.
Tenses. You know how hard it is. Some people say, well, it's the most difficult is one tenses. No, it's not that way. Tenses is not very difficult to learn that. For the tenses, there are 5, questions. Yeah, if you look at like that, you see this one here, the ship, blah, 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 at the speed of 18 knots now. There are 4 choices. Yeah, and this one there is always clue, so that you need maybe 1, maybe 2 seconds to answer this. If you know and you are well trained, for example, in this case, the answer is B, this one is Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and then Bravo is
Kita yang
the
tadi
correct
ya.
answer.
Perhatikan
And for the
preposisi
grammar,
ada
yeah, the
picture-nya,
next
tenses
one
ada
is
picture-nya.
picture tenses.
Nah, yang ini yang
When I say picture tenses
dilibatkan
here,
tensesnya, di
they
sini ada
have to
will
match.
berarti future,
Yeah,
di
to the
sini ada
picture.
ing berarti
Provide-
present continuous, di sini ada have berarti present perfect. Ya, jadi teman-teman harus master, harus Anda kuatkan tenses 5 tenses saja, will, kemudian ing, kemudian have, simple past sama yang been sebetulnya. Jadi kalau dilihat di sini sedang terjadi berarti pakai apa? Ing, berarti jawabannya adalah the girl achieving. Itu aja sebenarnya, yang lainnya nggak usah. Ini akan, ini sedang, ini telah selesai. Jadi simple future, present continuous sama dengan present perfect. Nah, nanti akan kita bahas lagi untuk lebih detailnya.
And married test, they always provide 4 tenses, for the picture tenses. First is simple future or simple perfect, this one like, I have eaten, I have done my job, those things. So you don't need to worry about it. And in the next video, then we will discuss in detail about it. Okay, let's see the next one then. But the next
Nah,
one,
yang kita sering pelajari ini adalah rearranging the words below to make a correct sentence. Ya, jadi ini sudah sering kita pelajari. Ya, karena ini this is the most difficult one. Yang paling susah bagi orang Timen Indonesia adalah rearrange.
rearranging jumble sentences. This is the most difficult for our seamen, especially for Indonesian seamen. But if you know very well how to arrange things, then you should understand, the grammatical. And here's about your tenses, passive voice, question tag, and then participle, gerund, and those things. When you master this, it's very easy for you to, do this kind of jumble. But my students say this is the most difficult, to orient because they still have a problem with the grammatical. Okay, now let's see for the next one then.
Nah, ini adalah kata
The
tanya.
next one
Ya.
is question word.
Ada what, ada when, ada where. Ini benda, berarti signal apa yang digunakan pada saat in case of emergency. Berarti apa? What. Jadi ada cocokkan aja di sini, bukan signal kapan atau di signal di mana kan gitu. Ya. Ini terkait juga dengan tenses.
Yeah. So how to use what, when, where, or some people say WH questions. Yeah. Who and those things. And again, that you should understand. Yeah, the tenses or the grammatical, because it's a subject or maybe object and those things. Later on in the next video, that we will, discuss in detail about it and how to identify 1 maybe 2 seconds, and we find out, the best answer for this. And the next one, okay.
Ya, kata-kata ganjil. Choose the option that does not belong to the group. Ya, ini adalah vocab di mana vocab yang nyeleneh sendiri, yang beda sendiri itu jawabannya. Separate memisahkan, divide memisahkan, split memisahkan, join menyatukan. Berarti join. Nah, ya, kalau yang gini sebenarnya bisa dipelajari sendiri kalau sering latihan. Tapi kalau grammar, ya, kemudian rearranging, lah ini memang harus ada gurunya. Ya, makanya kita dulukan itu, yang ini kan bisa dilatih sendiri.
When you take a Marlin test, then you will get this what we call vocabularies. There are about 15 questions on this test. And the first one is old words. Old, And if you see this instruction, choose the option that does not belong to the group. So there are 4 choices. 1 does not belong to the group. So that is the answer. Like, that look at sample there, separate, divide, join, split, and of course the correct answer is join. And let's see the next one. The next one is matching pictures. Plus again here for the vocabulary, you should have a very good vocabulary to answer this one here. Just